What's going on, everyone? My name is Alpha, and today we're back with another Pokemon challenge video. Today we're on Pokemon Firered, and today's challenge will be, can I beat Pokemon Firered using extreme rules? These are the rules that are accompanying us on our adventure through Pokemon Firered. Now, I didn't think it would be possible. So the rules are, I can't use any Poke Center, no Pokemarts, I can't blackout at any point, so my Pokemon can't ever get healed. No items inside a battle. If a Pokemon ever faints, it dies, and of course I can't use PC boxes. So what does that mean? I'm stuck with 6 Pokemon at a time. If I want more Pokemon, I have to get rid of something from my party. I can't use the storage bin in the PC boxes. I can use them to store dead Pokemon. So that's about it. So that's the entire rule set. So if you guys want to add more to this rule set, I'll gladly add more onto these rules. Obviously this challenge is a tall task to do because I'm very limited in what I can do. But also, before we get into the challenge, there will be a lot of Pokemon we use in this challenge. So here are all the nicknames I use. So thank you so much for leaving a comment in the previous video. And if you guys want to be nicknamed after a Pokemon in my challenge video, just drop it in the comments, and hopefully I'll pick yours just like these. And anyways, if you guys are excited for the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below some challenge ideas, and also subscribe if you're not already. It greatly helps my channel, so please do that. Anyways, let's finally get into the challenge itself. So to begin the challenge itself, I mean, I'll be honest, I try to tinker around with it. The best starter is actually Charmander. It normally gets the first battle done and dusted pretty easily. I do take a lot of damage. It is a forced heal situation, so my Pokemon get healed up. My challenge really starts right now. I don't want to train up against the Rattatas over here because they do able to do damage to me, and I only have a limited supply of potions because I can't really use the Poke Center or the Pokemart, so whatever I picked up is what I can use. Luckily, there is a place called the Viridian Forest where I could train up against the Articunos and the Metapods. These Articunos and Metapods aren't able to actually attack me, so I get some free XP and also get up to a pretty decent level. I train right outside of Pewter City to get to level 14 where I'll get Metal Claw. And then from there, I am really ready to fight against Brock. So fighting against Brock's can start off with a Geodude. I am actually going to use Metal Claw. I do get an attack boost, which is pretty useful for that. Once I get an attack boost, it's pretty much over for everyone. I get critted by the Geodude, which is a pain. So if I do get Rock Tomb, it will kill me for sure, probably. But luckily, he actually misses both Rock Tombs, and I get another attack raise. So I am going to destroy his Onix. I do crit it, and he's missed another Rock Tomb, and I beat Brock. So I mean, I'm not complaining. My Pokemon's still pretty weak, but I'm able to beat down most of the trainers in here. Get a Charmeleon, as well capture myself a Spearow as our first Pokemon. We also have a limited supply of Pokeballs because we can't really, we can't get more Pokeballs from the Pokemart. We can't sell anything, so money's almost kind of useless. We'll show you a little trick on how to make money kind of useful later on. Clearing through Mount Moon, I'm running out of PPs, as you could tell. When I'm learning Mega Punch outside of Mount Moon, I'm running out of PP. I'm going to replace Scratch and Growl with Mega Kick and Mega Punch respectively. And then we're going to head into Viridian City where our next rival battle fight will be here. We beat down our rival pretty easily, crit some Pokemon pretty easily for us. And we're at pretty low HP, but luckily we do have some potions in the back to heal up our Pokemon. And oh my god, our PP is pretty useless right now. So heading into the fight against Misty, Misty is going to be the water type gym leader of the game. And ironically, all I gotta do is actually just get 2 lucky physical attack raises on Metal Claw. And then once the Starmie comes out, I'll tank 1 water pulse thankfully. But then my last Mega Kick will actually knock it into the face and it goes down. So we've beaten Misty, and that's pretty easy for us. Whew. But from there, we're actually running out of PP quite rapidly, and we don't have any ethers or elixirs or lepa berries to help us. And we're going to clear through the little few battles here with struggle. As you can see, Charmeleon is struggling to death. Luckily, I do have some potions in the back to heal up my Charmeleon so it can struggle even more. I'm gaining a lot of rare candies here, so I can hopefully just rare candy my way into a Charizard. But as we get into Vermilion City, there is one trainer out here that's going to be a pain. But once we get there, more opportunities awaken us. We're able to get a bike voucher, and we're able to trade our Spearow into a Farfetch. We're going to get a bunch of items right here, not fight anyone luckily, and then head into Diglett's Cave. In Diglett's Cave, there are Diglets that have arena traps, but luckily Farfetch is a flying type, so it does not get affected by it. And we're just trying to search for, boom, a Dugtrio. And Dugtrio does not catch in 1 ball and almost kills my Farfetch, but a second ball will catch the Dugtrio for us, and we've got Dugtrio on the team. With a Dugtrio on the team, we're going to clear through the SSM, get all the items we want, and get some XP as well. Clear through our rival pretty easily, and then head into Lieutenant Surge's gym. Surge's gym will be pretty easy, I'm not going to lie, as we have a Dugtrio. Dugtrio will destroy the entirety of his team. Dugtrio will knock out the Voltorb and then one-shot the Pikachu, as well one-shot his Raichu, get paralyzed, but we do have a paralyzed heal for it, and we are ready to go. From here, I'm going to teach my Charmeleon some new moves, Brick, and Dig, so it gets some more PP, so I could train it up a little bit more. I also got the TM for Aerial Ace, and then heading into Rock Tunnel. This is the hardest dungeon, or the hardest time I've ever had in Rock Tunnel. As you can see, I ran out of PP, so all I have to rely on is my Charmeleon and luck. Luckily, Charmeleon does end up beating everything else. We're able to teach it Rock Slide, so it's pretty useful now. And it's getting close to the level where I could just rare candy it all the way up to a Charizard, but just trying to get more PP out of it. As this is happening, I've run out of usage for my Dugtrio, is run out of PP, and I don't want to do anything else with it. As you can see from there, last thing he'll do for us is beat this Growlithe for us, and that's probably the last thing we'll ever see of Dugtrio. From here, we're going to head into Saffron City, get ourselves an Eevee, which we don't have any stones to evolve it with, which is fantastic. Anyways, heading into Saffron City's gym leader, which is Erica. We're going to beat down everyone of her gym, get ourselves to a decent level after beating every trainer in here. We're going to get to level 33, and then we're going to evolve our Charmeleon into a Charizard, which is pretty nice. We have a pretty decently strong Charizard. We're going to one-shot everything in her gym. From here, we're actually going to head into the game corner with our newly acquired coin case, and we're going to see some decent things we can get. We're going to plan out what we can do. We're going to head into the Team Rocket hideout first, and then clear through that, get all the items we can, also run out of PP as fast as we can apparently, head into the fight against Giovanni. Luckily, we do one-shot Giovanni, and that's the end of Giovanni. Now heading into Saffron City. Saffron City is going to be a pretty nice little detour. We're going to get some free XP and also get a new Pokemon, which is Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee is going to be a decent choice for our team member. He's going to be, decently strong. As well, we're going to get a coin case for an Abra, but we're not going to actually keep the Abra. We're going to go into this route right next to Pewter City and trade ourselves for a Mr. Mime. We're going to sacrifice our Dugtrio over here because we don't really need it. We're also going to use our Farfetch to get some miscellaneous items and then head into Lavender Town, where we're going to train up our Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime takes a little bit to train up, but once it gets there, it's actually pretty good. Mr. Mime gets to a decent level, but it's not as good as where we want it. So from here, we're actually going to head into the Cycling Road route. We're going to clear through as many trainers as we can, beat down the trainers over here, of course, and then head into Fuchsia City, and then go into Route 15, which is right next to Fuchsia City, and then train up even more. Our Mr. Mime gets a pretty high level, spike, and now he's going to be very useful against everyone because, psychic types are monsters in this game. As well, our Hitmonlee almost dies, but it luckily gets some more levels for itself as well. We're going to get the Super Rod, which we never use, we never end up using, and then heading into Fuchsia City's gym, we're going to use Fly. The great thing about HMs is they're actually unlimited, and they're the greatest thing to happen in this challenge run. We're able to knock everything out with using Fly, and then head into the move tutor, delete Fly, and then relearn Flies for infinite PP and infinite training. We're going to head into Koga's gym fight. He's going to start out with a Coughing. I'm going to one-shot that thing. Muck comes out. I'm able to one-shot that thing as well with a crit and knocks it out. He's going to send out his next Coughing, and then we'll one-shot that thing as well. And Weezing comes out as Ace Pokemon. We do end up critting that thing as well and one-shotting it. And Mr. Mime is now a monster member of our team. We're not going to teach it Psychic, even though we got the Psychic team because it naturally learns Psychic at like a low level. We're going to head into the Safari Zone. Another rule of the challenge is I can't use Safari Zone Pokemon, so I can't catch anything from the Safari Zone. I could get all the items I want, which is great, I guess. We can go through Silph Scope, the little tower here in Saffron City, and clear through everything over here, get all the items we want, and then head into our rival battle fight, where we barely escape with our lives because this Blastoise almost kills us, and also this Alakazam almost killed us. Luckily, Future Sight is a multi-turn move. From here, we're actually get ourselves a Lapras, which is going to be useful against everything else in the game. But a Lapras is pretty nice. It learns Ice Beam naturally, so we don't have to grind for that TM. We're going to train up using the Surf method of HMs and then relearning it. And then from there, we're actually going to head into Saffron City's gym against Sabrina. So Sabrina's going to be a pretty easy task against us. We're going to use our Charizard, which is, I don't know, kind of high level against it. So we're going to one-shot everything using Charizard. I say that Mr. Mime gets a hit off on me. I'm 2 HP, but luckily I do end up one-shotting everything else. And then Alakazam comes out. Luckily I'm in Blaze mode because of Mr. Mime. And then we one-shot it. And then that's the end of Saffron City's Sabrina. So from here we're going to teach everyone else some new moves, and we're going to head into the Pokemon Mansion in Cinnabar Island. Cinnabar Islands can be, you know, a fairly nice training ground for our Lapras. Lapras gets up some decently high level. We go back to the game corner, gets ourselves a Mystic Water and a Charcoal for ourselves, and then start training up even more and even more on Lapras. And you know, this is a fun time for us. So heading into the next gym against Blaine. Blaine's gonna be the fire type gym leader of the game, and he's gonna start using a Growlithe against me. He's gonna fire blast me to the face, so I can't really do much against it. He's gonna set out a Ponyta. It's gonna fire blast me as well. So I'm like, oh wait, my water type is almost dead because of the fire types. Now Rapidash comes out. I'm gonna be like, I'm stressing. So I send in my Charizard to try to negate it. My Charizard actually ends up beating down the Rapidash for us. But unfortunately, when the next Pokemon comes out, which is his Arcanine is going to lower my attack, so it's going to be a bit threatening. So once he's going to send out his Arcanine, I switch into my Hitmonlee, which is a shame. I have to sacrifice my Hitmonlee because I can't use my Charizard against it, or I'm just going to take unnecessary damage and risk my Charizard losing. So Hitmonlee has to take the fat L and die. Oof, that's a big death for us. But luckily, Charizard does clutch things up against Blaine, and we do beat him. And that's the end of Blaine. Blaine gets very annoying. From here, we're going to actually follow Bill to his island trip. We're going to get all the items we want from here, which is banger. We get some nice items from here and clear through all of that. We also teach ourselves Blast Burn, and we get some more levels on our Mr. Mime. But from there, I mean, that's about it, what we can do for now. We're going to sacrifice the rest of our team, which we only have 3 members on our team now. We're actually going to head into Mount Moon and get ourselves some Paris and some tiny mushrooms for ourselves. Anyways, getting the tiny mushrooms, we're done with that. Now heading into the power plant, we're able to get all the items in here, get the TM for Thunder, and then catch ourselves a Zapdos. With Zapdos, we're able to teach it Thunder and then head into Giovanni's gym, which is the ground gym. We're able to clear through that pretty easily. As we face against Giovanni, Mr. Mime's able to clear through most of his team using Magical Leaf and Psychic. As in all his team, he's able to destroy his entire team with it. From here, we're going to actually fight against our rival at the penultimate fight. Our Zapdos is able to clear through most of the threats on his team because he's such a high level. Thunder does one-shot the Blastoise. Now that our team is kind of set up, we're actually going to go do some miscellaneous tasks and get some items for ourselves. Head into Seafoam Island and then attempt to catch Articuno. We get it to pretty low HP using the Zapdos, and then it actually caught in 3 Pokeball. After that, we're actually going to head into Victory Road, catch ourselves an Onix because we need a 6th member, I guess. I mean, it's just something like that. And then from there, we're going to teach ourselves some nice moves and reteach ourselves some HMs. Also teach my Mr. Mime Psychic again from the move tutor so I could regen his PP. Heading through Victory Road again, and then we're going to face against the Elite Four. Now the Elite Four is filled with a lot of threats. Firstly, namely, is Lorelei. Lorelei is going to start off using her Dewgong. I'm able to, oh my god, this is a disgusting set of Zapdos. Rest, Double Team, Toxic, and Thunder. But we're going to Thunder down to Dewgong for ourselves, Thunder down to Slowbro, Thunder down to Lapras, one-shotting everything. Jinx comes out, I'm going to Heat Wave it, knock it out, and then Thunder down to Cloyster. And Zapdos is going crazy right now. As well, we're going to fight against Bruno. Bruno is going to send out his Onix. We're going to one-shot the Onix, and then he's going to send out his Hitmonlee. I'm going to send out my Mr. Mime. It gets Rock Tomb, unfortunately lower its speed, but second Psychic will knock it out as Hitmonlee comes out. I'm going to send in my Charizard. I'm going to overheat intentionally just to knock it out because Hitmonlee doesn't have the highest defense in the world. And Machamp comes out. It can take 2 Psychics to knock it out, and then Onix of Bruno will get one-shotted using Water Pose. Next up will be Agatha, the Ghost Elite Four member. She can send out her Gengar. I'm going to overheat it, knock it out pretty easily. And then from there, I mean, she's a Poison type Elite Four essentially. So I'm a Psychic, knock down the Golbat. Arbok goes down with a Psychic as well. And then the Haunter and Gengar goes down as well. So that's pretty easy right there. Next up will be Lance, the Dragon type Elite Four member. Well, more flying type Elite Four member, but whatever. We're going to send out our Demonic Zapdos against the Gyarados. One-shot it using Thunder. He's going to send out his Aerodactyl, which is going to be a big threat against my team. I decided to use Dragon Breath against him I do paralyze him, which is amazing. Unfortunately, my Onix goes down, but Thunder will knock out the Aerodactyl for us, and that's the end of Aerodactyl. From there, we're able to Ice Beam everything down and one-shot it using Articuno. And I mean, self-sacrifice with Onix, but it actually is worth it. We took down a big threat without losing anyone else. And then from here, we're going to fight against the champion, which is our rival. We're going to Thunder knock out his Pidgeot, and then we're able to surf down to Rhydon. Executor comes out. I'm sending my Charizard. I'm just going to destroy him using Heat Wave. As well, he's going to send out his Blastoise. Thunder knocks him out. And the last two Pokemon will be his Alakazam, which I do end up destroying using Heat Wave. And then, actually, he kind of threatened me out. So I switched into my Mr. Mime. I start Calm Minding up. Psychic knocks out the Alakazam for us. And then finally, his Arcanine will come out. I'm able to 1v1 it using my Lapras. And there goes Gary. So we beat the game using extreme challenge rules, which is, I mean, impressive. I gotta say, we beat down the entire game. It gets pretty disgusting at the end. I have to rely on some strong Pokemon as some legendaries, but beat the game using extreme challenge rules. So if you guys want me to do a sequel to this challenge video, just let me know in the comments, and also add some new challenge rules that you want me to add to these type of videos. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I hope you guys all had a great day. Alright, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below some challenge ideas just like this one, and also subscribe if you guys are not already. My name is Alpha. Hope you guys all had a great day, and I'm out. Peace.